Alright, welcome on in, everyone. There we go. What was it? We started the day. We're going to the cafeteria. Yeah, they're all hiding out in their room. It's just us today. Yeah, no sign of the second campus guys anywhere. Just so you know, none of us picked a fight with them or told them not to come here. They're just plain old no-shows. Fine by me. Who wants to deal with those jerks first thing in the morning? Everyone's turned so hostile lately. I'm loving it. We can't go on like this forever. We're going to have to talk things out with them eventually. You saw how things went down yesterday, Mr. Otsuki. Does it really seem like they'll listen to our side of things? That doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Our conversation was interrupted by the sound of the door opening as someone new came into the room. Oh, good morning. It's you, huh? What are you doing here?
Hey!
Yaku, be nice. She can use the cafeteria if she wants. Oh, did you come to betray your friends and join our side? One of us. One of us. Is that it? Sorry to disappoint you, but no. There's something I want to discuss with you. What did you want to talk about, Nozomi? Are you finally going to tell us the whole story about that whole death thing? Or world death thing? Sorry, I'd like to, but Karara and the others are dead set against it. I know they can be difficult sometimes, but they're still my friends. I can't just go against their decision behind their backs. What do you want, then? I was thinking, it might be a good idea to set different times for us to use the cafeteria, at least for a while. If our two groups stay separate, we can reduce the chances of things escalating like they did yesterday. Yeah, I guess there's something in that. Shouldn't be too hard to organize. Our group has a training routine we go through every morning. We're gonna keep that up here, so we won't need the cafeteria until later. Oh, you train this early? That's the kind of dedication I can only dream of. It's all for the good of humanity. We can't afford to lose this war. You sound like a walking recruitment poster. That's a lot of big talk from someone who can't even use Hemo Anima. Cool. There's always bound to be some friction when two groups with competing values come together. It's like when two video game companies merge. Sooner or later, one of their flagship series always ends up getting buried. Feel sorry for the fans. At any rate, I think it's best if we keep our distance until we've all calmed down a little. That's all I wanted to say. I'll be going now. Wait a minute. While you're here, I wanted to ask you. Sorry, the others are waiting for me. Zomi brushed off my questions and left without even sparing a passing glance at me. That was fun, huh? It's like the management sent a liaison officer to tell us to get our butts in gear and start up the killing game. That chick really hates your guts, huh, Takumi? So she turned you down, so what? She may be cute and everything, but who wants to go out with someone who's always talking about saving humanity and stuff? Guys, don't be so insensitive. Takumi needs to be alone with his pain. I'm not sure that's the best approach either. Don't worry, you get used to being hated pretty quick. That's something I learned early on in life from my parents.
Hey!
The breakfast that day was as tasteless as the atmosphere. Nozomi's doing all she can to avoid me. I'll never be able to talk to her at this rate. I shouldn't let this get me down, not when there's so much else going on. Alright, what should I do today? I've got plenty of free time to fill up. Okay. How'd they get into an area we can't even go to? Use you? Actually curious. How did they get? Did it unlock and we weren't told? Everyone from the other academy goes to the gym in the morning to train. I can't just barge in and ask to talk to Nozomi alone. When did that unlock? Interesting. What else unlocked? Oh, it was the bio lab, I think. Why would you want that? What do I want to raise? Or do I want to go explore? Maybe I should go explore. So we want to go to the beach, I guess? Kitty. Okay. You're okay. Come on. No, I don't want to do that. Yep, on my lap you go. You're so dramatic. You're so dramatic. And your claws, Cookie. Your claws. Sure, we can do that.
Let's go.
And cool. Where's the beach? Also, what can I actually extinguish? And do that one. I can go that way. And also go... Oh, we'll go north, I suppose. You find a discarded bicycle by the roadside. You haven't rode one of these in a while. Take it apart.
I'll take that. This looks like something good.
Oh. I don't really want to fight. You trip and fall while exploring some ruins. You end up in the basement. Explore the basement, of course. You see a mummy on the roadside. What in the world is this doing here? Take its accessories.
We did it.
You find a disused gym. This might be a good time to work out. Use the dumbbells. Oh my god. You find lots of abandoned home appliances. You might be able to dismantle them for parts. Washing machine.
Yes.
You find an old cassette player on the ground. It looks like it still works. Play the tape.
I'll take this with me.
Where's this gonna be? You tell me what this is even? No. Probably once I hit that. This is definitely not the beach then. Why did I do that? Sure. Oh, no, it works just fine. What was that? This looks like an old mineral store. There are lots of rocks on the shelves. Take the glowing blue one.
I'll take this with me.
Two. A runaway dump truck suddenly hurtles toward you. What the heck? Jump out of the way. Wow.
Might as well take it.
He's dead. We might have to redo this whole thing.
Might as well take it.
I don't know why the best thing is to just take it head on.
Here we go. There. I've got this. Got it. Say when. Ready when you are. There. My turn. Here. Here we go. Take this. All right.
Leave it to me. Out of the way.
Ugh. Good to go. That's it. Let's go. Might Might as well take it.
Where is a... Like nowhere nearby. Was there only one in this area? Huh? I think there is literally only one. Unless I'm super blind. Which could be a thing. But I'm not seeing any. That's a sign. I don't think there is any. See a hole in the road ahead. It's so dark you can't see anything. Jump in the hole.
Might as well take it.
You see a bear covered in blood staggering through a field. Looks like it doesn't have long to live. Finish it off. Oh, okay. Oh, that's fun.
Might as well take it.
Not that it matters. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to restart. Your path is blocked by thick clumps of bamboo grass. Cut the grass. Wow, it actually worked this time.
This should work. At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
The day's almost over. I'm not all that tired, but there's nothing else I really want to do today. Guess I'll rest up so I can be nice and fresh tomorrow. I got changed and went to bed, praying there wouldn't be an attack during the night.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 32nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Okay then. Morning already. I should go to the cafeteria. Although I doubt she'll be there today. Surprised she's not in the gym. Confound it all, is this Lady Karara's doing her mischief truly knows no bound. Hey, Yoshika, what's the matter? Somebody absconded with the holy Jumonji sword while I was in the bathroom. I let this slide the last time Lady Karara pulled this trick, but this time I'm really going to make my displeasure known. Wouldn't it be easier to just take your sword into the bathroom with you? Take her with me? Surely you jest, Sir Takumi. Such a thing would be the height of impropriety. Besides, I'd be far too embarrassed to think she was watching me do my business. Oh, I see. I think. Oh, but I'm not supposed to be talking to you. Excuse me, I must be going. Interesting. Okay, he's fine. I'm so confused. When does it become permadeath? Just as I thought, it's just the ordinary team from this school here today. Nozomi did say she'd try to keep the two groups separate. It only figures that she's not here. So, not like I care or anything, but do those guys really train every morning? Not like I care either, but yeah, I heard them going at it when I passed the gym earlier. I actually don't care. I'm not even being coy about it. That's some impressive work ethic, though. You guys are talking an awful lot about something you claim not to care about. Seeing other people working hard really makes you feel like garbage, huh? Or is that just me? Whatever, man. Training only gets you so far. In a real fight, it all comes down to gut. Shouma, are you alright? Shouma? Huh? Oh yes, I'm sorry, it's nothing. I didn't mean to space out like that. My head just kind of went blank for a moment. Maybe I've contracted a disease that makes my brain melt from lack of use. Either way, it's nothing serious. That sounds incredibly serious. It's melting again. Quick, someone cut off his head. The revival-matic will fix it when he puts it back together. Probably. Maybe. 50-50 chance. You can't solve all your problems with beheadings. But Mr. Ginzaki barely contributes anything useful, even when his brain's solid. I think we're safe to just keep ignoring him. Dude, that's so harsh. I can't say I 100% disagree, but still. It's true, Shouma's always been on the quiet side, but this goes way beyond that. None of us were really sure what to do about Shouma. We ate fast and left him to work it out on his own. Once breakfast was over, we all went back to our rooms for a while. What now? We're still no closer to patching things up with the team from the other school. We can't let things continue as they are, but how can I get two such different groups of people to get along? I guess I'll just have to try whatever I can, my own way. Still training. I'll go hang out with the Musclehead. How come you want to take a ride with me? Sure. You can ride behind me, just be sure not to fall off. I enjoyed a ride with Takamaru. Your experience unlocked the keyword vehicle. Wow. Report card. Vehicle accessory. Is it this?
Are you sure I can have this? Hell, you just turned me into mush.
Wonderful.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Another day gone. They've been going faster lately. Not that I'm complaining. I want to get to day 100 and get out of here as soon as I can. When I get home, I'll be able to clear up the Karuwa Nozomi thing once and for all. Right? Anyway, I'm going to bed. So ended my 32nd day at Last Defense Academy.
Hey, Tacky,
What's up?
did you get any chocolate today?
Huh? Chocolate?
You know, it is Valentine's Day after all.
Oh, that's today? It totally slipped my mind. Anyway, I don't think I got any. How about you? Did you give anyone some?
No, of course not. It's against the rules to bring your own snacks to school.
Then why'd you ask?
Sorry. I guess I wasn't thinking.
It's not such a rare thing for boys and girls to be friends when they're little. But as they get older, they tend to start noticing the differences between each other more and more and end up drifting apart. But that's not how it was with me and Karuwa. We remained close all through elementary school and junior high. Of course, that doesn't mean our relationship didn't change a little. I used to think of her as just one of the family, but after puberty hit, yeah, I was aware of the differences between us, alright. Even then, there was one thing that didn't change. Karuwa and I were always together.
So, I tried making Valentine's chocolate myself this year. I worked up my courage and handed it over before I went to school.
Huh?
She accepted it, but I don't know if she'll actually try any. She left the box on the kitchen table when she left for work, too.
Oh! It was for your mom! That's pretty cool, though. Going through all the trouble of making it from scratch to show her how much you care?
Well, technically, it wasn't just for her. Here.
For me?
We might not be allowed to do it at school, but we're on our way home now, so...
Thanks.
I worked hard on it, you know? You'd better take the time to really appreciate it.
Yeah, sure. I have to get you something nice in return.
No, that's okay. If you want to give me something, promise me you'll show me the stars someday. Preferably through an astronomical telescope.
An astro what?
It's an instrument you use to see things that are far away. I read about it in one of those old books in the library. I'd love to use one to look up at the night sky one day. That'd be so cool.
Stars? Here, in the complex? You know that's impossible.
I can dream, can I? Honestly, Tacky, you've got no imagination.
Shut up.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 33rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
It's no surprise I dream about Karuwa again, the way she's been on my mind so much lately. Really brings home how alike she and Nozomi are, though. No, alike isn't the word for it. They're exactly the same. That parallel universe theory is starting to look more and more attractive. But if Nozomi is an alternate version of Karuwa, what's she doing here? Is it just coincidence that I happen to know the other her? Thinking about this isn't going to get me anywhere. I should head over to the cafeteria for breakfast. Wonderful. Was I correct on my guess, though? I was in fact correct. Nice. Tsubasa. Morning, Takumi. Looks like we made it through another day without an attack, huh? Still, not knowing when the enemy will attack next is pretty stressful in its own way. Sometimes I feel so nervous I could just... Try not to overthink it. Whenever the next attack comes, we'll deal with it, just like we always have. I hope so. Oh. I was gonna say they're not in the gym. Huh? Whoa, what are they doing here? Pop those eyes back in your head, peasant. You look like a middle-aged hotel manager who's just been caught peeping on his guests. Sir Takumi, surely you'd never do such a thing. That creaking in the walls last night, was that you? I know not what you think you saw, but I assure you you're mistaken. I was simply messing around with my sword and... well, perhaps I got carried away. Okay, you need to get your foot out of your mouth. Or put it further in and shush. Oh, I'm actually curious now. For the record, we're not here to patch things up with you guys. We're just answering the call. What does that mean? I asked them to come. There's something I want you to hear. All of you. What's so important that we all need to be here? Shouma was acting strangely yesterday. He tried to brush it off, but I pressed him on it. And he finally told me what was bothering him. Shouma had another dream, one that unearthed a repressed memory. Another one? Is it true, Shouma? Did you remember something? Well, I thought we agreed Mr. Ginzaki's dreams were nothing to worry about. He even said so himself. Well, it was easy enough to dismiss the first time as a fluke, but now it's happened again. Shouma has more to say. He wants everyone to hear it, so we're all on equal ground and won't fight about it later. That's his excuse for wasting our time. You need a shush, Ima. I'm sorry, but I don't want it to feel like I'm keeping this from anyone. Keeping secrets always leads to conflict sooner or later. And I hate conflict more than I hate eating 3 square meals a day. Yeah, I can tell. Isn't 3 square meals a day meant to be a good thing, though? So was your dream from before actually not a dream? It really did happen? Usually when you wake up from a dream, you can tell right away that it was a dream. Memories aren't like that. I mean, both are images in our minds, but there's a clear difference between the two. I'm sure you can all tell the difference between dreams and memories, and I can too. That's why I can say with certainty that this was a memory. You guys mind filling us in on the lore here? Just shut up and listen, we don't get it either. What have you remembered so far, Shouma? Maybe we should go over that again. Last time you said you were hooked up to some freaky machine in a weird hospital. What was it called again? Kamakura? Huh? Lady Nozomi? Is something the matter? Oh, it's nothing. And those machines are the same ones we've got here, right? The ones we can't get working? Yes, I think that covers everything from my last memory. We still haven't figured out what those machines are for, or why they were at both the hospital and here at the school. Did you remember something that could help with that? Yes, I think what I remembered this time might explain a lot of it. This time I remembered why I was put in those machines at Kamakura General Hospital.
It was some kind of experiment. The hospital was conducting research into something, and I was a research subject.
What is it they were researching?
And that part's still a little fuzzy. I don't think I can remember it just yet. But I remember somebody in a white coat looking at me from outside the machine. And they said something. Something about my blood.
Your blood?
I couldn't hear very well because of the glass in the way. But it sounded like they said there was something special about my blood.
Special blood. You think it's got something to do with hemoanima? But hemoanima comes from the infusers. Our blood's just the medium it uses to manifest. Shouldn't matter whether someone's blood is special or not, should it? So your blood's different from regular people's, Shouma. Have you got a crazy high midichlorian count or something? I don't know about that, but it seems like it's different anyway. How can you not know? It's your own body we're talking about. Like I said, the memory's still a little fuzzy, and I was barely awake at the time anyway. There was one other thing, right, Shouma? Yes, I did remember something else.
The hospital had more than one of those machines. I wasn't the only one who'd been put in one. It was all of you, too.
That's crazy. Let's see, we got 14. One of them we can't see. I kinda wish I could hide this.
What?
You were all in those machines at Kamakura General Hospital, just like me. Except for, Nozomi.
We must have all been research subjects for the same experiment. We all have the same special kind of blood.
Dude, what are you talking about? Us in those machines?
Oh.
That includes our group too? Yes, it wasn't clear enough for me to see all the machines, but I'm pretty sure everybody who's here now was also there. You're crazy, man. First time I saw any of you was when I woke up here in the academy. You're saying we all met before and forgot about it? In my memory, you all had your eyes closed. I think you were unconscious. I was just barely awake, though. Maybe that's why I was able to remember it. But there's no doubt in my mind that all of this is true. We were all put into those machines at the hospital. We were all part of an experiment there sometime before we came to this school. But I've never even heard of Kamakura General Hospital. How could I have checked into it? Same here. I never go to the hospital. I don't have money to spare on medical bills. Me too, buddy. Me too. And my robust health is second only to my dedication to my dear sister. You didn't have to bring me into this. See, it just don't add up. We couldn't have been there. Wait, what if it was after the invaders attacked the complex, when our powers first awakened? As soon as I defeated the enemy in my neighborhood, I started to feel dizzy. Before I knew it, I'd blacked out. I'm guessing the same thing happened to all of you? When I came to, I was at the academy with no idea how I got here. Naturally, I assumed we were brought here immediately after we passed out, but what if that's not the case? We may have spent weeks or even months in that hospital first, and the gap in our memory would mean we'd be none the wiser. Hey, yeah, that kind of twist happens in killing games all the time. Possible, though, don't you think? We accept Shouma's memories as true, then it's the only explanation. So then, What did they do to us while we were there? Some kind of research, right? Special blood? Maybe it is related to hemoanima after all. I think so too. That's the only thing we all have in common, and... Oh my god, enough already. Karara's shrill voice shattered the contemplative mood that had settled over us. You interrupted our training for this, to hear this piece of trash talk about his ridiculous fantasies? Who the hell cares about any of that? But this could be an important clue. We might be able to find out more about hemoanima. But Shouma didn't remember any important details. If we can't use this information, what's the point in worrying about it? Why are you even lending his raving any credence in the first place? It's obviously nothing but a bunch of lame-brained hogwash. Consider this. Would understanding hemoanima better give us any practical advantage against the invaders? We understand it well enough to use it. Should we not just concentrate on defending the school? This is not the time to get sidetracked and waste our energy on unimportant details. Unimportant? We're never going to learn the whole truth of what's going on here. We've made our peace with that. Now that we've been given this mission, we have no choice but to do it. There's no other option. So how about you all shut up and start pulling your weight like the rest of us? Nico didn't tell us everything, but he did at least explain why he couldn't. A lot of the details about the war are just too important. If he told us and they were somehow leaked to the enemy, it would ruin everything. Even if being kept in the dark is frustrating, we've accepted that it's for the greater good. We've decided to give our all to win this war and worry about the details later. In other words, we have the capacity to show perspective and determination. Are those completely alien concepts to you maggots? I mean, look at you, coming up with weird stories and theories about stuff that does not matter. You've been given a mission, why can't you just do it? Well, you little cockroach, I'm talking to you. Huh? First you refuse to fight, then you muddy matters further with this nonsense. I'm getting tired of it. Just looking at you makes me want to vomit. I'm sorry, I never meant to cause all this trouble. You're probably right, it's all just a fantasy. My brain's always been about as powerful as pond scum, and now it's finally breaking down and making me lose touch with reality. My sincere apologies for all the trouble I've caused. I won't do it again. I won't say another word. I'll just spend the rest of the 100 days in the corner, standing out as little as possible. I'll start right now. Shouma began backing away, but Karara stepped in to block his path. That self-deprecating act isn't gonna cut it this time. You need to be made an example of. What are you talking about, Karara? Don't try to stop me, Nozomi. This bug needs squishing, and I'm the one who's going to do it. This so-called defense unit is full of wishy-washy work-shy nitwits, and he's the worst of all of them. His very existence is an insult to everything we stand for. I've had enough of it. What's happened to her? Karara's always been mean, but she's totally blowing her stack now. If you really want to make up for what you've done, you should just disappear. But and I don't mean hiding away in your room either. I want you out of this academy. Do you understand? I don't care where you go, but I don't want you here. Well, the thing about that is... Zip it, no excuses. Just go, leave, move out, mosey, shuffle off, scream, depart, disappear, get out. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Too many get outs. Hey, leave him alone, you... Gaku stepped in and grabbed Karara's shoulder in an attempt to hold her back. None of us were prepared for what happened next.
Get your filthy hands off me!
Oh, that was awesome. Combo. Such magnificent boxing technique. Nothing can withstand those hands of... or fists of fury. Chicken pox? Inozuki receives education in everything we need to enforce our will on society. Political, financial, physical, we can handle any conflict and come out on top. I'm a member of the upper echelons for a reason, P-Brain. My family has sculpted me into an absolute frickin' paragon of refinement and excellence. And if any upstart peasants dare to defile my personal space, there will be consequences. Damn it, you'll get yours when the revolution comes. Sorry, man, wish I could help, but you know how it is. I don't hit girls, no matter how much they deserve it. Stop it, Karara. Please, that's enough.
Ah.
So I'm guessing you didn't have anything else to tell us? Maybe we should get going. Yeah, maybe you should. What a vexing way to start the morning. Let us return to our training, friends. Come, Lady Karara. Grr, my wrath must be appeased. Not that I don't appreciate you trying, but I think it's best that we drop this for now. I'll try to convince them, but it's going to take time. Anyway, I'm sorry that it came to this. I really am. Nozomi gave us an apologetic glance and went to join her friends. Even after the team from the second campus had left, none of us could settle down. If anything, we only got more heated. I'm so sorry, Shouma. I never thought it would blow up like this. No, it's my fault. The other team already doesn't like us, and now I've made it worse by annoying them with my nonsensical stories. I'm so useless, so stupid, so lacking in any kind of social awareness. You'd all have been better off if I'd never been born. Well said. Oh my gosh. Brother dearest, don't agree with him. That tomato lady really went ham on you, huh? She made you look like gutter trash. She hit me. That psycho actually hit me. Even my dad doesn't hit me. I mean, how could he? I've never met the guy. Yeah? Is that a good thing? Those guys are really pissing me off now. Ain't no way we're ever gonna make things work with them. The way I see it, there's only one way to resolve our differences. Starts with a K, ends with an illing game, and is totally still a genre with untapped potential. Narumi, just give it a rest, okay? I'm sorry, if I was better at handling human relationships, this never would have happened. The mood here just keeps getting worse and worse. Gloom descended on the cafeteria. We gradually filed out and made our way back to our rooms, our hearts heavier than they had been in a long time. I'm exhausted already, but there's still plenty of the day left. I should try to make the most of it. The invaders might attack at any time. I've got to be ready for when they do. Shouma. It's sad because I'm pretty sure he's got good info, actually. This ain't too bad. The design in this hallway is the fucking tits. Love how shiny it is. Takamaru seems to like the decor here. Talk about terrible taste. Experience unlocked the keyword cool. Oh. Can I do anything with cool? Probably not. Huh? Food. She's definitely dead. think I just have to talk to him again. We're not gonna get anything otherwise. Damn it, somebody's gonna pay for this. Why are you so angry, Takamaru? The pudding I'd left in the refrigerator is gone. What kind of asshole does that? They've got guts messing with a man's pudding. I can't talk to Takamaru when he gets like this. Yay, level 3 gym.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
There weren't any enemy attacks today. I'm more worried about the state of things inside the school. Even if becoming one big team is too much to ask, I hope we can at least get by without any more infighting. Impossible. Before long, I drifted off into a dreamless sleep. It was a welcome release from all the problems plaguing my mind. Day 34.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 34th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Okay, time to check out the cafeteria. I wonder how everyone's doing today. Please don't all be in there. Oh, why are we all in our rooms? Darumi, do you have info for me? We're on the other side. Hey Takumi, beautiful morning, isn't it? Perfect day for us to start murdering each other, am I right? It's like everything we've worked to build up is about to crash and burn. I'm so hyped. Ho 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 ho. Crashing and burning. Yeah, that's a pretty good description of how it feels right now. Why are we all just in here? Oh, Doremi went there once I talked to her. Sure enough, it's just our old original group here. Not that I'd expect to see the others after what happened yesterday. I knew it was a good idea to smother my rice with ketchup and mayonnaise. It gives it a greasy texture. Chocolate-covered bananas and fried shrimp make a great combination too. The sweet and spicy flavors are in constant competition. At least those two are happy. Gee, it sure is boring around here. I can't believe I haven't woken up with a severed head in my bed yet. I just wasn't made for these peaceful times. Maybe I'll cut my own head off just for something to do. And Darumi's the same as ever. No use waiting around hoping Nozomi will show up. I might as well just eat and get going. I ate a hasty breakfast and headed back to my room, not stopping to talk to anyone longer than I had to. As much as this rift between our two groups bothers me, it's also been a while since the last attack. There's bound to be another one soon. I should make sure I'm fully prepared just in case. Huh. Probably do library. I want to. I don't think it matters which one I go to. Less weapon modifications, you've come to the right place. I need more linguistics, but I don't think I have anyone for linguistics. I mean, I can level up in another movement. What is enrage, though? Upgrading this might be nice. Do I have anyone that does linguistics? I don't think so. Oh, Darumi does. Okay, we'll go talk to Crazy. I'm so relaxed right now. I'm obsessed with places full of low-life scum like this. Casinos inspire so much human greed. Friends turning on each other after losses, the crackling tension in the air, the birth of lifelong grudges. Taking in all this misery really helps me feel relaxed. Wow, Darumi is really a terrible person. How did she ever get selected for the Special Defense Unit? Soothing. Okay, so once she got items, that's it, just items. An item that's good for her. Feel like this is what she likes. Or it's that, because she's questionable. Gonna give this to her though.
How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me?
No, that'd be a bad idea.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Another day with no fighting, either inside the school or out. But we haven't made any real progress either. Everyone's still just as on edge as before. If the invaders do attack while we're like this, will we be able to fight them off? Somehow I don't think so. Nozomi said to give it more time. I hate sitting around doing nothing, though. I guess we should have expected this. Feeling frustrated and powerless, I lay down and allowed myself to fall into a light, fitful sleep. Where's the ghost at? I miss him.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 35th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
I doubt there's been any new development, but I should probably head to the cafeteria anyways. Yeah, let's go talk to her. She's definitely gonna give us any time of day. Oh, Takumi. I'm sorry, I don't have time to talk. I have to go meet Kurara and the others for our morning training. Nozomi left before I could say another word. Did we even say a word? Oh man, isn't there any way I can make this right? Looks like today isn't any better than yesterday. If anything, I'd say our team's starting to fall apart. The others know how to work as a team, I'll give them that. I know I'm not one to talk. I wasn't here yesterday either. I was up late in the workshop and ended up oversleeping. What about Shouma? How's he doing? Has anyone seen him since the, incident? So far as I can tell, he's been holed up in his room the whole time. I figured as much. What's with Ado, though? It looks like there's something on his mind. Hey, Ado, is everything okay? Do you still feel bad about what happened with Shouma and Kurara? Well, of course I do, but that's not the only thing that's bothering me. I've been thinking more and more about what we discussed before. And we need to talk about parallel universes. Huh? I've been looking into it in more detail, mostly by reading any relevant information in the library. Has on the subject. The more I learn, the more I think about it. I feel like it's a more plausible explanation than we gave it credit for. Zomi and your childhood friend really could be the same person, just from different universes. You're serious about this? You think Nozomi somehow crossed over from another reality? Actually, no. I don't think it's Nozomi who crossed over. You mean I'm the one who's from another dimension? Not just you, but all of us. Remember how we lost consciousness after our first fight in the Tokyo residential complex? Right before that, I felt strange. It wasn't just exhaustion or a regular dizzy spell. It was more like the world was warping around me. I'd never experienced anything like that before. Yeah, I felt something weird too, kind of like my body was being dragged away somewhere. Isn't it possible that what we felt then was the sensation of crossing over into an alternate reality? What? We all just fell into another world out of nowhere? That's kind of a stretch. Slow down, guys. I have no idea what either of you are talking about. Where's all this parallel universe stuff coming from? Well, it's just a theory we've been working on. It probably sounds pretty crazy, huh? Not at all. I actually think that too. I just never said anything until now, cause I thought no one would take me seriously. Huh? Really? I mean, no matter how you look at it, this school and the area around it are way too removed from anything we saw in the TRC. And when Shouma told us about the hospital and the weird machines, I thought maybe that could be the reason why.
What if that's what the weird machines we got put inside were for? What if they're how we were sent from our world to this one?
Those machines sent us here? Yeah, maybe they're teleporters or miniature wormhole generators or something. Stuff like that happens all the time in superhero movies. We could be like just the next world over in the multiverse. But those are just stories. That kind of stuff doesn't happen in real life. I trailed off before I could say it. After all, what even was real anymore? Nothing about us being here was normal. The distinction between fantasy and reality was nowhere near as clear as it used to be. If this is a parallel world, though, that makes getting home even more difficult. We can't do it on our own, that's for sure. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens when we get to day 100. That's only if our parallel universe theory is correct. We should keep an open mind. I'll see if I can come up with anything else. Thanks, I'll leave it to you then. Okay, but I'm pretty much convinced now. Multiverse all the way. Okay, goofball. Tsubasa was getting weirdly enthusiastic about this. I tried not to say anything to encourage her. After I had finished breakfast, I went back to my room. Parallel universes, here we are again. No matter how much I try to dismiss it, the idea keeps coming back. All of us blacking out the gap in our memories, the strange machines, it all supports that theory, I guess. Feel like that's not the whole story, or maybe I just don't want to accept that it's true. Now, what should I do for the rest of the day? Gotta be ready for the next attack, whenever that might be. Okay, we're going library. Read a book. Oh, okay, I haven't read this. I'll try reading this book today, Literacy History of the Tokyo Residential Complex. The Tokyo Residential Complex bookstores had rows of literary works from the old world that were published before blank blank blank. We were able to preserve works written by such literary masters as Ozeki Natsumi, Ryonosuke Akutagawa, and Yasunari Kawabata. On the other hand, there are countless other works that have been lost. Historical novels are one example. Works based on both Japanese and international history have disappeared, along with the entire genre. This was carried out by the Tokyo Residential Complex Secretariat Security Division, stating blank blank as the reason. Members of the Security Division parse through every literary work and thoroughly blank blank anything based on humanity's previous history. Based on the security law enacted in year blank blank of the residential complex calendar, this blank 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 was meant to blank 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 the public's interest in the subject. That's a lot of blanks. And more. Most of this has been censored. It's practically unreadable now. Oh, someone's at the door. I wonder what they want. I casually walked over to the door and opened it. Standing on the other side was probably the last person I expected to see. Sorry for disturbing you. Oh no, it's... Suddenly, face to face with Nozomi, I completely froze up. She must have picked up on how awkward I was feeling and got straight to business. I need you to come with me. There's an altercation in the cafeteria. An altercation? Oh no, are they fighting again? What's it about this time? I don't know, one minute everything was fine, the next everyone was yelling at each other. Probably nothing too important, but with how tense things are right now, it got out of hand really fast. I don't think I can stop them on my own. Alright, in that case, we'd better hurry. Thank you. Come on. Without another word, Nozomi and I headed to the cafeteria. The moment we opened the door, we were assaulted with a wall of noise. You're all as insolent as you are incompetent. If you were government officials, I'd be rallying for your immediate impeachment, resignation, and execution. Good thing we're not government officials, then. Your anger is completely justified, Lady Kurara. To heartlessly steal away the fruit of your labor is unforgivable. In the face of such maleficence, even the holy Jumonji sword trembles with outrage. Ew, too much information, Yoshika. Keep your shenanigans with your vibrating sword to yourself. So weird. Hey, I am on your side. And just so everyone knows, these allegations of vibrating shenanigans are entirely false. Okay, so what is everyone fighting about? Aren't you guys overreacting? This isn't that big a deal, is it? I don't know about that, sweetie. Emotional responses are very subjective, you know. Like maybe if your whole family got tortured to death, you'd be real cut up about it, but I wouldn't feel a thing. Why's everything gotta be about death and torture with you? If you're trying to shock us, it ain't working. What's up, guys? What's going on? Takumi, I'm sorry. I tried to calm things down, but I couldn't stop them. I hate to admit it, but with my condition, I'm not very good in situations like these. Yeah, get back to your sickbed, invalid. And Takumi, now that you're here, you can make yourself useful. I want you to bear witness. Bear witness to what? I'm going to expose the criminal hiding in our ranks and mete out sweet, merciless judgment. The criminal? Wait, what do you mean merciless? Look, I don't know what happened here, but I'm sure if we all take a minute to calm down... Oh, I'm perfectly calm. My pulse is at a steady 65 beats per minute. So when I say whoever took my treasure from me will pay, you know it's not just an emotional outburst, it's a promise. In the name of the Osuzukis, I'll have my revenge. What is going on? Can you go back a few steps? What's all this about a treasure being stolen? Fine, it pains me to relive this tragedy all over again, but I suppose you have a right to know. Somebody here, some wolf in sheep's clothing, ate all the curry I made last night. Why? Huh? I put my heart and soul into it, taking great pains to get the consistency exactly right. Then I put it in the refrigerator overnight, tucked up tight and safe from danger, or so I thought. Some miscreant gobbled up every last spoonful as if it were just some low-class slop. This is unacceptable. How's flaying sound for an execution method? Once you find the culprit, I'll peel him like a grape. I like it. Let's go with that. You're going to flay someone alive for eating your curry? You have to understand, Kurara really likes curry. Like, really. You could use a Faraday's constant worth of reallys and it wouldn't be enough. This batch didn't come out of the Rationomatic either. She wanted to make it by hand using her traditional family recipe. Osuzuki curry is a dish that depends on precise heat management. Let it get too hot or too cold and the flavor completely falls apart. You have to supervise it constantly from start to finish with the same care you'd use around a newborn babe. Each batch is as precious to me as if it were my own child, and now some low-down thief has taken it from me. Snatching a child away in the dead of night, truly a despicable crime. Weren't you always planning on eating this child, though? This is stupid. All this over a little curry. I'm out of here.
Who said you could leave, you pizza-faced cinderblock!
Poor Gaku. There's the galactic bazooka and the crowd goes wild. Is that what that attack's called? Damn it, that's the second time you've got the jump on me. Let that be a warning to you. Nobody is allowed to leave until the culprit is found and receives their punishment. But you're not actually going to execute them, are you? Absolutely, it's just a shame they'll be able to come back afterwards. In that case, how about we focus on really making it hurt? It'll make for a better punishment that way. We could, I don't know, chop them into little pieces and serve them up in a new batch of curry? Enough with the gore, you're not impressing anyone. Wait a minute, you're talking about execution pretty casually, but you're not planning on using your hemoanima, are you? What else? Enemies of the Otozuki family deserve the same treatment as the enemies of humanity we've sworn to exterminate. But Karara... You're really not kidding, are you? You're gonna use your full power on one of us, all over a little curry. Well, don't go thinking we'll take that lying down. We're pretty strong too, you know. Great idea. Let's make it a hemoanima battle royale. I'll go grab our infusers. Hey, stop it. This isn't right. Right when we were on the verge of descending into an all-out brawl, somebody on the edge of the group raised their hand. Excuse me for interrupting, but it was me. I'm the culprit. I'm sorry. Really, really sorry. Huh? Shouma, what did you mean just now? Just what I said. It was me. I ate the curry Karara left in the refrigerator. What? I'm guilty. You can do whatever you want with me. Flay me, slice me up, use your hemoanima on me. I won't complain. I'm just a burden on this school with absolutely no redeeming features after all. Shouma, are you serious? Of course, why would I lie? Anyway, you found the culprit now, so you guys can stop fighting. I see. Karara took a series of slow, deliberate steps toward Shouma. How was it? Huh? You ate it, right? How did it taste? Oh, it was delicious. That's all. I might have forgiven you if you'd had something more interesting to say. Alright, let's get on with the flaying. Go ahead. Feel free to turn me into curry too. At least I can finally be useful by providing nourishment for everyone. But why would you, Very well, if you're resigned to your fate, there's no use wasting time. My sublime hemoanima will be the last thing you ever see. Karara, no, think about what you're saying. Hemoanima was created to protect life, not destroy it. We shouldn't be using it on each other. Alright, Miss Goody Two-Shoes, I get your point. How about we make it a one-on-one mock battle? That's fair, right? A mock battle? The Maggot and I will duel each other, no holds barred. He can defend himself or fight back however he wants. You can't accuse me of being unfair or unnecessarily cruel now. It's just a friendly little training exercise between squad members. Verily, that sounds like a reasonable way to resolve things. But... Step forward, Maggot. I want to finish this and get on with my day. But I can't. Shouma doesn't know how to use hemoanima. It wouldn't be a fair fight. He's a member of the Special Defense Unit, isn't he? If he hasn't taken the time to learn how to fight, it's his own fault. Unless you're offering to take his place, heck, why don't you all get in on the action? I'll slice you up and serve you to the invaders with fava beans and a nice Chianti. You and what army? I think it's time you paid for being such a stuck-up jerk. Look at you, breathing heavy with that fiery look in your eyes. You're making me want to jump in and tear things up, too. Back off, pretty boy. You'll have to go through me first. Zounds, you'll not threaten my comrades, sir. I swear on my sword, justice will be done. Looks like both groups are going to wipe each other out after all. Not that I'll get involved either way. Brother dearest, stop making it worse. Please, everyone, I'm sure we can resolve this peacefully. Peace was never an option. All that's left is to allow our destructive impulses free rein. Happening, it's finally happening. Yo-ho-ho-ho, viva killing. This is bad. At this rate, there'll be no holding them back. We start lashing out at each other, everything will fall apart. Any sense of order we've built will collapse into complete madness. Now, this war has always been nothing but madness. I'm starting to think we all must be a little crazy too. Between the invaders, our hemo-anima powers, and all the way too convenient technology around here, our sense of what's real or normal has already been completely warped. If we lose our last semblance of sanity now, I don't think we can come back from that. Please, we shouldn't.
All of you, knock it off right now!
I hadn't meant to yell that loud, but at least I had everyone's attention. Now that I'd started, I couldn't stop. The words came spilling out one after another. Oh, you couldn't voice this. I know you've all got your issues with each other, but we can't start fighting among ourselves. That would be letting the enemy win. If somebody has to fight to resolve this, let's stick with the one-on-one duel. Just Kurara and Shouma. Huh? But Shouma can't fight.
Hey!
I'm not suggesting we throw him in right away. I'd like some time to get him ready, to get him to a point where he can fight. Sir Shouma is the one at fault here. You're in no position to make demands on his behalf. No, that's fine with me. It is? How much time do you want? Teaching Shouma to fight won't be easy. Then again, a time limit could help to motivate him. This being such a pressing matter, you shouldn't expect too much, perhaps 2 or 3 days at most. 8. I'll wait 8 days. Are you sure, Lady Kurara? Even weekly manga series don't make their waiters wait. I can't read. Even weekly manga series don't make their readers wait that long for the next part of the story. 8 is the Zuki lucky number. Never steers us wrong in business or in life. But that's the maximum, okay? If there's an enemy attack before then, I win by default, no questions asked. Understood? Alright, I can live with that. And another thing, this isn't just between me and Shouma. The battle for supremacy among our two teams. Let's make it more interesting. Winning side can order the losers to do anything they want, no questions asked. Wait, when you say anything, I mean anything. Those are my terms. Take them or leave them. So that's what she was aiming for. If I want the extra time, I've got no choice but to accept. Then it's decided. Yoshika, they've got 8 days. When's their time limit? Although today is day 35, so 8 days away is 5, 3, carry the 1. Day 43. I was just gonna say that. There's nothing wrong with my math skills. Addition is not my forte, that's all. Well, my little dung beetles, it looks like your fate will be in my hands very soon. I cannot wait to have you beneath my heel where you belong. Kurara stormed away, her piercing high-pitched laugh echoing down the halls long after she left. Hey, get back here. I didn't agree to any of this. Hehe, anything we want, huh? I have so many ideas already. Found it all. If it weren't for the addition, I'd make a fine mathematician, I assure you. Yugamu and Kyoshika followed soon after, but Nozomi stayed a little longer. Are you sure about this? She's gonna hold you to that promise. It wasn't a promise. Takumi said all that on his own. It'll never stand up in court. I think it was the right decision, though. It was the only way to stop a fight from breaking out right there and then. That would have been fine with me, of course. Brother dearest, if you can't say anything nice, I'll see what I can do to calm Karara down, but I don't know if it will do any good. Once she fixates onto an idea like this, it's hard to talk her out of it. With one last apologetic look, Nozomi left to join her friends. So we're really doing this. I know we've got 8 days, but still. 8 days max, remember. If the invaders attack before then, we take the L. We gotta get Shouma ready ASAP. That tomato head'll be seeing stars before she knows what hit her. Sounds like a tall order to me. Do you really think you can beat her, Shouma? Not really, no. Now I'm seeing stars. Whether it's 8 days or 100 years, I'll still be just as useless as ever. I'm not built for fighting. It must be some kind of defect. It's better if you don't expect anything from me. I'm afraid we don't have much of a choice. Maybe just think about it for today. I won't force you to do anything you don't want to, but you're the only one who can prevent a disaster here, Shouma. Like I said, think about it. Alright, I guess I can do that much. We decided to leave things at that for today, and went back to our rooms. By the time I noticed, it was already dark outside. Dang, missed the afternoon. Free time.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
I never expected everything to come down to a duel between Shouma and Karara. He can win, great. I seriously doubt that's going to happen, though. And then there's that stuff about us having to follow their orders. No, I can't get distracted by what-ifs. That'll only make things worse. Doing my best to shut out those troubling thoughts, I got into bed and forced myself to sleep.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 36th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
I wonder if Shouma's feeling any more motivated today. I'd better go to the cafeteria and check. And talk to Gaku. Not over here, probably. No. Oh, hey, Takumi, you heading to the cafeteria? My jaw's still aching from that punch I took yesterday. I think I'll have ramen for breakfast. I can't handle anything too crunchy right now. Understandable. Wow, we're all gonna be here. That's not everyone. Very confused, but okay. Maybe it's just not showing everyone. Shouma's not here? No, Ada went to get him a while back, but he hasn't come back yet. Damn it, this ain't no time to be hiding in his room. Even if he does make up his mind to fight, he'll have to work. He'll have his work cut out for him. My whole face hurts from where Karara hit me. After waiting a while longer, the last 2 members of our group finally made an appearance. Come on, Shouma. Ado practically had to drag Shouma through the door. Even then, he kept his eyes on the floor, refusing to meet our gaze. Shouma was determined to stay in his room. He said he couldn't face all of us. Given the circumstances, I felt I was justified in bringing him in a little more forcefully than I usually would. It's too much trouble. What? My existence, I mean, causes nothing but trouble to all of you. I can't do anything right. If you rely on me for anything, it will only lead you to despair in the end. Shouma, have you thought any more about what we asked about yesterday? Yes, I spent the whole evening giving it some serious thought, and I've come to a conclusion. I really can't do it. A perennial underachiever like me has no business fighting a duel, let alone trying to win it. Wow, you're wimping out. What a surprise. Aw, jeez, come on, man. Why you gotta be like that? Guess we've got no choice but to go with plan B, then. Slaughter each other, get revived, rinse and repeat. Shouma, you need to stop being so hard on yourself. If you just put in the effort, you'll see that you're not nearly as weak as you think you are. And you don't have to do it alone. We'll all help you any way we can. Yeah, maybe I can get stronger with enough effort if I were a normal person. But I'm abnormal. No, subnormal. No, even that's giving me too much credit. At any rate, I'm not the kind of person who can change for the better. My uselessness is baked right into me on a cellular level. There's no overcoming something like that. Are you sure? I mean, I always thought my problem with throwing up meant that I was totally unsuited for fighting. But here I am. Our problems might seem similar at first glance, but mine's a lot more serious, more fundamental. Hey, hit me. What? Takamaru got to his feet and stumped over to where Shouma was standing. Just hit me, see what happens. Okay. Shouma reluctantly raised his fist, his arm made a fist, and propelled himself toward Takamaru in an unenthusiastic, low-energy kind of way. Thunk. Let's ignore how long that took you, plus the fact I barely felt a thing. The important thing is, you did it. You threw a punch, and it connected, so what you got to complain about? Shouma? What? Huh? A few minutes later. See what I mean now? I've been like this for as long as I can remember. The slightest sign of conflict and my body just shuts down. Like an extreme allergic reaction, even a single punch is enough to set it off. My whole body itches, I get a headache, I break into a fever, and before I know it, I've passed out. Wow, you really weren't exaggerating when you said you couldn't fight even if you wanted to. I tried to tell you. His allergy to violence must be the reason Shouma's self-esteem is in the toilet too. No wonder he feels like he's destined to fail in everything he does. Do you understand now? I'm completely defective. I'll never achieve anything. You should just give up on me. You can't do that. You're lined up to fight Karara next week. There's no getting out of it. It ain't just about you either. If they win, the rest of us will have to do whatever they say too. Wonder what they'll make us do. Maybe they'll make us their slaves and force us to wait upon their every whim, or humiliate us by treating us like animals, stripping us of any shred of human dignity. I'm not gonna read that. At least the first part. Finally a punishment that fits my skill set. I'm truly sorry for putting you all in this unfair position, but there's really nothing I can do about it. You'd be better off forgetting about me and using this time to figure out a way to make peace with them. Oma. I'll get out of your way now so you won't have to be sick of the sight of me anymore. Feel free to call me if you feel like hitting someone to vent your frustrations. Mumbling even more self-deprecating comments than usual, Shouma scuttled away from the group and out of the cafeteria. That went about as well as expected. Yeah, he showed as much fighting spirit as a salted slug. What do we do now? I don't even want to think about what those guys will make us do when he loses. A killing game would make all those little problems go away. Isn't it strange, though? Whoever's in charge of all this must have known about Mr. Ginzaki's condition.
Yeah.
So why did they put him in this unit? Someone who can't fight has no place in a war zone like this. You shouldn't be the one making that point. No, you're right. They wouldn't select someone who couldn't fight. Maybe they didn't do any research on us. We could have just been chosen at random. Let's assume they did know about it, though. By that logic, Shouma's inclusion in the unit was deliberate. There has to be some special reason that he's here. Special reason? Perhaps he has hidden potential he doesn't know about. Something that makes him unique, even valuable. Valuable? Him? You're letting your imagination run away with you, Mr. Otsuki. It was probably just an administrative error. Let's say you're right. Whatever this potential is, it's no good to us now. If Shouma isn't willing to work on whatever skill or talent he might be hiding, it's just gonna stay buried. What if we could get him to think about himself more positively? That might be the first step in helping him overcome his shortcomings. Guess it's just a matter of convincing him to look on the bright side. You're up, Takumi. Wait, what? Yeah, man, you're great at talking people around. The bar might be a little too high this time, though. Mr. Ginzaki's lack of drive shows through on every aspect of his features. Even on a good day, he looks like a dead-eyed zombie. Right. Suzunomi may have been discredited a long time ago, but Shouma's the kind of specimen that could give it a resurgence. Guys, quit being so mean. What do you say, Takumi? Alright, I'll do it. It's pretty much our only hope anyway. I'm sure Shouma has something or someone back home that he wants to protect just like the rest of us. Maybe if I can remind him of that, he'll start to feel a little more motivated. That approach worked for me and Gaku. We'll just have to hope it works again. It's all up to you now, Mr. Sumino. Let us know if there's anything we can do to help. That's right, we're all in this together. Let's show those chumps what real teamwork looks like. Sure, I'll even do it for the minimum wage and no bonus. Thanks, Gaku. You want to get paid to help out. We've got 7 days at most. Depending on when the next attack happens, I may have even less time than that, though. I have to do whatever I can to convince Shouma to be positive. Good luck with this. Having decided on our plan for the week ahead, the meeting broke up and we all returned to our rooms. Kato said Shouma could have been chosen to be in this unit for a reason. That he may have potential none of us have recognized yet. But in order to find out what it is, I'm going to have to chip away at his deep-seated sense of self-loathing. Okay, I guess I'll start by trying to draw information out of him. Let's see where this leads. To do it soon, I can't take this time for granted. I shouldn't go into someone else's room without permission. It's just common sense. Is he not in his room? He is in his room. Oh, I'm talking to Gaku. He's probably over here. Something Shouma would want. What about a plushie? Plushie? I overheard him once mumbling something about wanting a plushie to sleep with at night. Wanted a plushie? This seems like a promising lead. You're pretty good at sewing, right? Would you be willing to make a plushie for Shouma? What? Why would I make something for a guy? I mean, it would be to persuade him to fight. Then you make it. I don't work for free. Here, I'll give you what you need to make it. You can thank me later. Kaku tossed some cloth and cotton at me before rushing out. So much for getting his help was better than nothing. You don't know when to give up, do you, Mr. Samino? You're still trying to force Mr. Ginzaki to fight?
Hey!
Of course I am. If Shouma doesn't fight Kurama, who knows what we might be forced to do. Yeah, but I doubt you'll get anywhere, Mr. Ginzaki is as non-confrontational as they come. I heard that even when the invaders destroyed his home in the Tokyo residential complex, he just ran away without fighting back. He didn't even check to see if his family was okay, just ran away with his dog. You think a coward who wouldn't even fight for his family would fight for us? For the record, I say no way. Even his family isn't a good enough reason to fight in Shouma's eyes. And what would he fight for? The dog. The yip yip. I can't wait. You startled me. What do you mean you can't wait? I mean, how is this not just exciting? I wonder what humiliating punishment those other guys are planning for me. I think they're gonna make me act... No, you think they're gonna make me act like a dog? That's not a punishment. You like acting like a dog. It's not like we're definitely going to lose. Shouma might pull off a huge upset. Please, of course he's not. He's just going to forfeit. Just give it up and become a dog with me. We can lick their boots together. You know, I was about to go look for a nice collar. How about you join me? You already have a collar. Well, I guess that's a choker. I figure there has to be an abandoned pet shop around the residential area.
Oh.
Something Shouma might want. I'd have to guess something dog-related. Dog-related? He had a pet dog back in the Tokyo residential complex. A small Shiba Inu named Leo. Shouma had a dog? Actually, I think I remember him mentioning it too.
My only friend is my pet dog. He's the only one who ever talks to me.
Leo only took to Shouma, and they were always together. From the morning walks to sleeping in the same bed, the two were practically inseparable. So they were two peas in a pod. Shouma must have treated Leo like a brother. I'm sure he's sad being apart from someone so important to him. So I think he'd be delighted if you gave him something that reminded him of Leo. What could I give him, though? Something with a Shiba Inu on it? Wait, I'm in the library already. Why don't I look for a book on dogs? This seems like a book Shouma'd like. Picture book about Shiba Inus should be right up his alley. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Shouma. I overheard... I'm not gonna read it, we just read that. I should get him a dog plushie. If I get him a plushie that looks like Leo, he's sure to open up. I searched through the Gift of Maddox recipe list for a dog plushie. Eventually... Shiba Inu plushie. Perfect. The materials I'll need are a picture of a dog, cloth, cotton, and a collar. I'm sure the dog picture book can be substituted for the picture. I already got cloth and cotton from Kaku. That just leaves the collar. It's the only thing I don't have, but I have an idea where to find one. Okay, I'll go search in the residential area tomorrow for a dog collar. Fun.
troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 37th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Okay, today I'm going to go find that dog collar. Fun. I am still training. Yeah, metal is still the lowest that I have for machines. And you hit really far range.
Shall we go?
Can just go down. You find a disused gym. Use the bench press. Okay then. Sure, we can go left. Find an abandoned car. It might be worth taking a look inside. Basa repairs it. Oh. Okay, we got parts still. You look up and see a shooting star. If you make a wish now, it may come true. Better materials. You see a cardboard box moving around by itself. Could there be something inside? Get closer and lift the box up. Wind was just blowing it. You see a sign in the middle of your path. It has an arrow drawn on it. Go where it's pointing, of course. You find lots of abandoned home appliances. You might be able to dismantle them for parts. Washing machine, home. Every time. You find a dilapidated old greenhouse. Lots of pumpkins are growing inside. Small one.
Ooh, a little something for me.
I might as well grab the chest again. You find a pair of men's underwear on the ground. What is this doing here? See if they're still clean, smell them. Both of these are terrible.
This looks quite rare.
You see a hazard sign in the middle of the road. It might be dangerous to go any further. Ignore the sign.
We did it.
Got a collar. Yes, I got the collar. Now I have everything I need. I should hurry back and craft that plushie. essentially got like nothing out of that. Besides the collar.
Aha!
Yes, the Shiba Inu plushie's done. I take the freshly made gift and head over to Shouma's immediately. Did you come here to change my mind? Please give up trying to make me fight, I'm begging you. A loser like me has no chance against Kurara. I'm trash, garbage, a bottom-feeding cockroach. You're wrong to put your faith in someone like me. What? You're giving this to me? I can't accept this. Plushie this cute doesn't deserve to be contaminated by a loser like me.
Huh?
Come on, don't be like that and just take it, or do you not like it? No, I do like it. This puppy is awfully cute. I fell in love at first sight. That's exactly why I can't accept it. I plan to leave the school tonight. I can't subject this cutie to such a harsh trick. What do you mean, leave the school? You can't even use your hemo anima yet. The invaders will kill you. Yes, it's my way of apologizing. I believe my death will allow Kurara's anger to subside. I mean, if you're willing to die anyway, why not just try fighting her? If you fight like hell, you might even be able to beat her. Shouma silently started packing his things. He's seriously going to leave the school. No, I can't let him go. I need to get this self-destructive Shouma to start believing in himself. I need to persuade him to stay and fight. Persuasion time. Please give up trying to make me fight. I was born a loser, a cockroach who can't even
You
fight.
saw what happened to me? I passed out just by lightly tapping someone. It's clear what would happen if I fought Kurara. I will make it up to her with my death, so if we can just forget about the fight.
Oh. So I will just die. You can turn my body into minced meat and scatter me around the campus. Even human garbage like me can hopefully manage to fertilize the dirt. No, Shouma retreated back into his shell. I can't give him the chance to feel negative. I have to blast him with a constant barrage of positivity. Usually you give like 4 options.
I passed out just by lightly tapping some.
Don't worry. You can do it.
I can't do anything. The only thing I can just about manage to do is make poop. It's almost laughable how human garbage like me can produce poop every day. I'm like a walking fertilizer factory. I'm a worthless human being, a pollutant who contaminates everyone around him just by existing. Me? Fight Kurara? Let's limit the jokes to my face.
We can do our best together.
It wouldn't matter. Some things are impossible to overcome. I'm incompetent and worthless with 0 potential. No amount of effort will change that, which is why I've given up on trying. You think I can go out there and fight with everyone's fate in my hands? Oh, please don't count on me for anything. I'm begging you. Please, just leave me alone.
I'll never stop believing in you.
Please stop talking to me. Why won't you just let me go? Give up on getting me to fight Kurara. Actually, just give up on me as a human being.
There's nothing more painful to me than having someone believe in me.
Why do you hate it that much? Not necessarily a bad thing, right? That's because you're not constantly letting people down. Bottom feeders like me only know how to fall short of expectations. I'm scared of disappointing people. I'm just going to disappoint people who believe in me. Then I'd rather die before I get the chance. I see it's not that Shouma doesn't want to fight, he's scared of disappointing people. But why does he feel that way to this degree? Maybe he has some trauma related to disappointing people. Shouma, I'm here if you want to talk about it. Why are you so scared of letting people down?
My parents were part of the elite, unlike me. A doctor and a lawyer. But unfortunately, I didn't inherit their excellent genetics. I'm stupid, I'm unathletic, I have no friends, I'm ugly. Plus, I pass out when I come into conflict with anyone. All my parents, teachers, and relatives who were hoping for my potential to manifest started to give up on me. They
Shouma, you have your strengths too.
What are my strengths? I'd love to hear about them if you weren't just lying to try and get me to fight. You can't, can you?
Well,
Your kindness is your strength.
I'm not kind. I'm incompetent and harmless. It only seems like kindness from a distance. This poor excuse for encouragement is only going to backfire.
Ah.
Shouma, tell me again, why are you so scared of letting people down? This is pain.
My parents were part of the elite, unlike me. A doctor and a lawyer. But unfortunately, I didn't inherit their excellent genetics. I'm stupid, I'm unathletic, I have no friends, I'm ugly. Plus, I pass out when I come into conflict with anyone. All my parents, teachers, and relatives who were hoping for my potential to manifest started to give up on me. They would say I was stupid for believing in him, without giving a single thought to how hurtful their words were. That's when I realized that I'm better off running away from their expectations. If nobody expects anything of me, then I can't disappoint them.
There are some expectations you should never run away from.
Expectations I should never run away from? Could you give me an example? It's just hard for me to imagine as someone who's continued to run away from every sort of expectation.
You can't run away from Leo's faith in you.
What? How do you know about Leo? Ado told me that you had a dog named Leo. You were close, weren't you? You slept in the same bed every night. Yes, Leo couldn't sleep unless I slept with him. So I went to bed every night hugging him in my arms. Shouma hugged the plushie I gave him. He might be trying to remember how Leo felt in his arms. Right now, Leo could be suffering from sleepless nights out in the cold, thinking you're never coming back. Out in the cold? Oh right, Leo doesn't have a home. Because the invaders destroyed it. He started to tremble as he squeezed the plushie tighter. He's starting to remember. That feeling that someone important to him is in danger. Where could Leo be now? He must be waiting for me. Shouma, I understand how you want to run away from people's expectations. It's scary to disappoint people. But there are some expectations that you should never run away from. You even ignore the expectations of the people who matter to you, then you really are useless. Stop saying that you'll make up for it with your death and step up to the challenge. Do right by Leo, your faithful companion who's awaiting your return. You're right, I can't die here. I'm sure Leo is out there somewhere waiting for me to come back. I have to survive these 100 days, whatever it might take. In order to make that happen, I have to stop being scared and fight. You finally made up your mind to join us? We've got to go tell everyone, they'll be so happy to hear it. I took Shouma by the hand and tried to lead him out of the room, but... Shouma? He didn't budge, he just stood there, trembling. How am I supposed to beat Karara? I can't even imagine winning this fight, no matter how much I try. All I can picture is her pummeling me into a humiliating defeat. Now that he's finally contemplating fighting for the first time, he has to confront his fear of losing. What can I do to beat Karara? If I lose, all of you will be subjected to their awful requests. I can't just ask Shouma to fight with zero chance of winning. I've come this far, I need to calm him down and help him overcome his fear of losing.
How am I supposed to beat Kurara? She was born a winner. The difference between us is like night and bird poop. To be honest, I don't think I can possibly beat her. I know that if I lose, all of you will be subjected to their awful requests.
It's okay if you lose.
What do you mean it's okay? I mean, of course I'd rather you win, but even if you lost, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Karara is a pretty strong opponent for your first fight after. That doesn't make it okay for me to lose. If I lose, you all will be subjected to an awful punishment. We accept that. We're all in this together, so we share the risk. And I'm sure she's not going to kill us over it. But then what's even the point of me fighting? The point is for you to rise to the challenge. That'd be a huge step forward for you, right? Once you get this experience under your belt, you'll be able to do it again.
Why are you so nice to me?
I'm not being nice. I just have faith in you. Even if you lose here, or countless times in the future, I have faith that one day you'll come out on top. Having faith is about how long you continue to believe in someone. Even if you lose, I'll never be disappointed in you. I'll continue to believe in you. So I don't want you to worry about the outcome. If you continue fighting through the losses without giving up, you're going to find your own way of fighting eventually.
I guarantee it.
Guarantee it.
Wow. He has confidence, actually? That's crazy. My own way of fighting. What could a measly worm like me possibly do apart from flop around and get in the way? Honestly, I can't imagine ever finding something that makes me actually feel useful. But even so, maybe I can try. Maybe I can put in the effort to figure it out. That's all I'm asking for. Even trying is an important step forward. Alright, I may be trash, but I'll do my best in my own trashy way. His sense of self-worth is still just as low as ever, but it sounds like he's started to think more positively. Yeah, you think so?
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 38th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
I've done everything I can with Shouma. All that's left is for him to take the next step himself. I guess all I can do for now is prepare for the next offensive battle while I wait for him to get it together. Oh. Okay. You have an item still. Oh, we did all of that. I gotta save. I'm surprised the twins aren't together. I think it's this that she wants, but I kind of don't have access to that. Library. I'm still in the middle of this book. Maybe I'll read it to the end. Yay, level 2. Right time. I mean, I guess. All they do is raise voltage is the problem. When you're not increasing my HP and you're not increasing the attack, it's not super helpful. Oh, where's Darumi? There she is. Wow. What's the matter, Darumi? Did something happen? No, I just felt like crying. A person should have a reason to cry. Tears are supposed to mean something. Wonderful. Now we can do cheap. Night already. Shouma never came out of his room today. As frustrating as it is, all I can do is wait. I already decided I was going to put my faith in him. I'll need to tell everyone tomorrow that I'm sure he'll be ready to act soon. I wished for a newly invigorated Shouma as I climbed into bed and fell asleep.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 39th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Yippee. It's morning. Better head over to the cafeteria. I have to tell everyone how my discussion with Shouma went. Huh? Hello, where are you, buddy? He's supposed to be here. That was nowhere near. Oh, fancy seeing you here. You on your way to the cafeteria? I'm headed to the gym. My team and I are gonna train and discuss things. What are you discussing? Well, we're gonna make you guys do when Kurara wins the duel, of course. My punishments will sound like a walk in the park compared to what she's got planned. You'll just have to pray you end up with the lesser of two evils. I don't know about that. Judging by what I know about Yugamu, his ideas are bound to be just as horrible. When I got to the cafeteria, I was surprised to hear laughter and cheers coming from inside. You're really gonna do it, Shouma? For real? Like, for real, for real? I don't see how a spineless tapeworm like me can make a difference, but I'm willing to at least try for your sakes. Yeah, man, so what if you're a tapeworm? With a little hard work will have you feeling more like a hookworm. What's the difference? You already told everyone, Shouma. Yes, I'm not confident at all, but I've decided to do whatever I can. That attitude shows you've already made progress. Now you've just got to keep it up. All this positivity is depressing. I'm gonna need some blood and gore to keep me on an even keel. Shouma has made progress, it's true. A week ago, he'd never have acted this determined. Congratulations again, Takumi. You managed to reach Shouma when no one else could. There really is something special about you. Nah, I just got lucky. Don't be so modest. When times are tough, you shine like the sun, chasing away the shadows and warming our hearts. Whether we're drowning in the depths of despair or tossed around by the winds of chance, it always works out in the end. That's because we have you here, bringing us together and showing us the way forward. Ado, are you sure you're alright? Maybe you should lie down. Okay, next order of business. Shouma might be up for it now, but he still can't fight. That's right, even with this newfound motivation, I'm still the same battle-allergic wimp I always was. Wanna try using your infuser? No, stabbing myself is way too scary. Pointy things give me the willies. Besides, even if I did transform, that wouldn't change the fact that I can't fight. Oh dear, you really are hopeless. What about when the invaders attacked the complex? You must have got involved in the battle back then, right? No, I just kept running away until Siri took matters into his own hands and stabbed me from behind. All I remember after that is desperately trying to protect myself from any further damage. That's all. Guys, we've only got 4 days, maybe less. Are you sure we can make a fighter out of him by then? We can't give up now. If we all work together, we're bound to come up with something. But how are we going to uncover Mr. Ginzaki's talent when he can't even throw a punch without falling to pieces? A way for Shouma to fight without freaking out. I thought she had something. Shouma, you want to overcome this weakness of yours, right? You're willing to put in the effort? In that case, it's pretty obvious what we need to work on from here. Did you think of something? You just gotta train your body, work out, bulk up, and power your way through your problems. What a stereotypically muscle-headed approach. Allergies don't have anything to do with working out, you know. I'll do it. I'll train. You will? I've never tried to improve my strength or endurance or general fitness level before, so I think it might help. Anyway, I've made up my mind to do whatever I can. Now you're talking, and you know what? I'm gonna help you do it. 3 or 4 days will be plenty. You won't recognize yourself when I'm done with you. Really? You sure about this, Takamaru? I know you're in good shape and all, but have you ever trained someone else before? Sure have. I used to volunteer at a senior center, and those old folks totally dominated the neighborhood sports festival thanks to me. What? For someone who looks like a thug, your life sounds so wholesome. But what if training's not enough? Maybe we should plan it out. Should've. Ain't no point in overcomplicating it. I'm telling you guys, I got. Come on, Shouma. Today's the first day of your totally extreme, super intense to hell and back training regimen. Okay. Huh. Unlikely duo jogged out of the cafeteria, Shouma already lagging behind. This just reminds me of Danganronpa 1 with the musclehead biker and the computer nerd. Physical activity, hard-earned sweat, bonds forged through mutual hardship. Doesn't the thought of it make you want to put rocks in your pockets and walk out to sea? We've come this far, it's up to Takamaru now, and Shouma himself. Sure, those two will work something out, we just have to have faith in them. So, began Shouma's first day of training under Takamaru.
Put some spirit into it. No guts, no glory.
No guts, no glory.
I can't hear you.
No guts, no glory.
Come on, man. You can do better than that. Chug it.
Are they eating eggs?
Don't let anything hold you back. Understand? No guts, no glory.
Right. No guts, no
Louder! Shout from your diaphragm!
no guts, no glory!
For the rest of us, the next few days seem to pass in the blink of an eye. I could have used these days to do training myself. Well, the last few days sure passed in the blink of an eye, huh? Like absolutely nothing interesting happened. I'm just glad there weren't any enemy attacks. That would have messed everything up. But the duel's tomorrow, you know. You think Shouma's gonna be ready? He'd better be. After all that training Takamaru's put him through, he should be able to use his hemoanima by now, right? The two of them have been holed up in the leisure lounge almost the whole time, so we haven't been able to check on their progress. I went there and asked how they were doing earlier, but they wouldn't even open the door. They said they didn't want any distractions. When I passed the lounge, I heard a lot of groaning coming from inside. I heard them chanting some kind of battle cry together. It reminded me of drunken businessmen singing karaoke in the bar I used to go to back home. What were you doing in a place like that at your age? Oh, come on. Who are we kidding? Shouma's never gonna win this. He's gonna get annihilated, and we're gonna be stuck with whatever messed up punishment the other team comes up with. Our luck couldn't be rottener. Well, I actually eavesdropped on the others discussing what they're going to do with us. And let's just say we should start getting used to the smell of dirty bathrooms. I hope you guys have strong stomachs. Don't say any more, I don't want to know.
Hey!
No, it's frustrating. But we've done all we can, and I'm sure Shouma and Takamaru's training won't be for nothing. Either way, we'll know by this time tomorrow. Tomorrow, to be honest, I still feel uneasy, but I'll try to have faith. I'll believe in my friends. And then there's a battle tonight. The sun sank beneath the horizon, signaling the end of our 42nd day. Tomorrow is day 43, the end of Kararo's 8-day grace period. The day of the duel that will decide our future here at the Academy. Oh, nope, no battle.
Up and Atom troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 43rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
It's finally here, the day of Shouma and Kararo's mock battle. I guess I should count myself lucky the invaders left us alone all this time. Now it's up to Shouma to show us what he can do. Oh, someone's at the door. Oh, you mean I'm saving? I unlocked the door, but before I could get it open, it swung in from the other side and someone came rushing in. What you still doing in your room, Takumi? Everyone's waiting. Huh? Takamaru? Today's the big day. I already told those second campus chumps to meet us in the gym. So, how's Shouma doing? Is he going to be okay to fight? Right he is. You're not gonna believe how far he's come. Anyway, head on over to the gym and see for yourself. Takamaru tore away just as suddenly as he had arrived, leaving me standing dumbfounded in the doorway. Seems pretty confident. I hope Shouma feels the same. Fighting is one thing, but can he really win? No good worrying about it now. I should just go to the gym and see how things play out. Well, well, all the peasants are here, ready to face judgment. This is the day we put you in your place. Are you prepared to pay the price for your insolence? Absolutely not. Why are you only ever confident when you're saying no? Can't wait for you to hear the punishment we came up with. We had so many ideas, we had to break it down into several phases. Whatever they are, just keep them to yourself. I am so not in the mood for it today. So where is the other duelist? What, did he get running cramps trying to avoid a threatening-looking fly, hit his head on the doorknob, then crap his pants for good measure? Can't laugh while you can, Tomato Head. My boy Shouma will be here soon enough. He's just doing some last-minute reps. Reps? Now? As if on cue, the door to the gym creaked open in a way I could only describe as ominous.
I'm here.
The voice was just like the Shouma we all knew, but when we turned to look at him...
I'm sorry to keep you all waiting.
What the? Who are you?
I know. I deserve to be executed on the spot for holding things up. Talk about getting a swelled head.
Huh?
Swelled head? More like a swole everything else.
Just what the heck is going on here?
Yeah, take a good look. My training course doesn't just take you to hell and back. It gets results.
Results like these shouldn't be possible after just a few days.
What'd I tell you? He's like a whole different person now.
You're certainly right about that.
Oh, not another healthy young man with big muscles. Take him away! Just looking at him is making me break out in a rash.
Are you freaking serious? What have you been doing for the last 8 days? Finding my resolve and doing my best. I accepted my weakness and put in the effort to start changing it in my own human trash kind of way. And now, here I am. Just like that. I'm actually surprised he managed to stick with the training all the way to the end. Guy's got guts. He'd never done any kind of training before, so I guess his muscles decided to make up for lost time. This level of growth goes beyond human capacity. He must be some kind of fearsome yokai. A Nobia Guri, perhaps, or a Mikoshi Nyodo. This is so cool, we're gonna win this. Hey, Shouma, grab your infuser and do your thing. Show her what us peasants are capable of. He's gonna break down right here. My infuser? Still haven't used it yet. Huh? Wait a minute, don't tell me your allergy is. Yeah, it's still the same as ever, don't get me wrong. I worked harder these last couple of days than I have in my whole life, but I'm definitely stronger now. Then what was the point of all that training? Did I skip anything? I did. But my aversion to violence is part of my basic physiology. I still can't throw a punch without it affecting me. Wow, this goes really far back. Looks like we're screwed after all. So training harder than you've ever done before just gave you a bunch of useless muscles. Even when you try to change, you mess it up. My class weapon will blow you apart like a microwave exploding a hamster. It's terrible. Aurora, this has gone far enough. If you don't back down, I'm going to get angry. What? Hemoanima isn't just a tool for inflicting pain on others, it's a symbol of everything we stand for in this war. I won't forgive anyone who misuses it, not even you. What? You won't forgive me? What makes you think I'd need your forgiveness in the first place? Inosuke apologizes for nothing. Forget about your family for a minute and listen to me. I'm asking you, Karara, not as the Osuzuki heir, just as yourself. Please, Karara, we're friends. I can't stand by and let you make such a terrible mistake. Zomi. This duel is meant to be a mock battle, right? Even if I can't talk you out of it, you can at least reconsider your terms. Fighting when only one of you can use Hemoanima won't prove anything. It'll just be a one-sided slaughter. Abusing your power that way makes you no better than the invaders. We were given this power so we could create a better future for humanity. Not meant to be used in personal squabbles. Perhaps you're right. That means he loses by default. He's the one who showed up in a state unfit for battle. No way, I won't accept that. Now hold on a minute. The issue's whether it's a fair fight or not, right? There's a simple solution to that. Oh, my controller's dead. Do I have my spare batteries down here? I do. Nice. Why don't they both fight without Hemoanima? Just go at it mano a mano, the old-fashioned way. Oh, this was meant to be a Hemoanima duel. Why should Karara be the one to handicap herself? What, you scared? Afraid you're gonna get whooped? Scared? Me? How dare you? And Osuzuki never retreats, never surrenders. That's been drilled into me since the day I was born. The very suggestion is an insult to our legacy of sacrifice and success. I'm not like the rest of you peasants turning tail at the first sign of danger. I'm not like you. I won't back down. There she goes again. What exactly is she so offended about? Is that a yes? So be it. I'll fight you on your own level. The result will still be the same anyway. Oh, it's on. You good with that, Shouma? Yes, alright. You sure about this? Shouma's still got 0 fighting sense, so that's saying something coming from me. And if he can't hit back, he won't stand a chance of winning. Tried to tell you, physical training was a waste of time. Come on, guys. You don't think we just trained his body, do you? My training course is way more extensive than that. What else did you do then? You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just sit back and enjoy the fireworks. We did as Takamaru said and watched as Shouma and Karara slowly made their way to the middle of the room. That beefcake bod won't help you defend against my fists of fury. One good hit to your vital organs and you'll crumple just like any other opponent. Prepare to experience true hell. I won't run anymore. All this training, everything I've learned, I won't let it.
Quit mumbling and fight! It's over already!
I was probably moving too fast for you to follow, but that was actually a 10-hit combo. Boxing is all about speed, timing, and precision. I targeted a different vital spot with every blow. First the temple, then the jaw, then lymph nodes, heart, spleen, solar plexus, family jewels. That's the very definition of a low blow, Lady Karara. And do they really count as a vital spot? Just let it go, Kyoshika. He won't be getting up anytime soon. I didn't even break a sweat. No freaking way, just like that. No, look. Ado pointed to where Shouma, who lay sprawled on the floor, started slowly, gradually getting back onto his feet. I won't lose. Oh, so you do have a backbone after all. Getting up from an attack like that is no easy feat. But
Let's see how you deal with this!
that should do the trick. He'll be out cold for 2 days, maybe even 3. I can still fight. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that. Karara's still on her feet. I've been on my feet the whole time. Wow, that's amazing, Shouma. Did all those muscles protect him or something? No. Karara's strikes all connected. Each one of them targeted one of Shouma's vitals. Muscles or no, a person can't get hit in all those places without taking damage. So how does he keep getting back up? You know our motto, no guts, no glory. Huh? My training ain't just about bulking up. If anything, that's just a fun little bonus. Mostly it's about drawing out your fighting spirit. It don't matter how strong you are if you don't got the guts to back it up. Guts? Fighting spirit? You taught that to Shouma? Grr.
Learn your place, you stubborn little pillbug!
There, now it's over. Not yet. I haven't lost yet. I won't give up.
Go down, you flatulating butthead!
How's that? Your brain should be mush after a blow like that. Won't lose. I won't lose. Inconceivable. How is he still conscious? After taking that many of Karara's punches, we should be measuring him for a coffin by now. I may be weak and useless, and basically a piece of trash in human form, but even so, I won't give up. Even a loser like me has people who are counting on him. I don't know why, but that's how it is. Even if I can't be the person they think I am, there's one thing I can do, and that's refuse to accept defeat. That's why you can't beat me. Knock me down all you want. I'll just keep getting up again.
This isn't funny anymore! I'll send you to the next dimension!
A series of high-speed punches sent Shouma flying, but just like the last time, he got to his feet again. No guts. No glory. Seriously, what gives? It takes more than guts to tank that many shots. Shouma's tougher than he looks. I think maybe that's part of his potential or whatever. So what, he's just a tank? Huh? His strength, speed, and flexibility are all about as below average as you can get, but the dude's resilient. He probably never noticed because of how he avoids fighting, but he can take a hell of a lot of punishment. So, what we're seeing now... Yeah, this is how Shouma fights. He's all about defense, endurance, taking the hit and getting back up again.
No more things! Die! Die! Die!
I can still fight. Wow, Shouma's determination is incredible. This can't be happening. Huh? What's the matter? She's been fighting too fiercely for too long. She can't breathe. Not surprising with that honking big mask on. Air. I need air. Are you alright? Maybe you should take off your mask. Quiet, you. Worry about your own hide. But... Get away from me, peasant. Don't you dare defile my personal space. What you're suffering. Here, let me... Shouma took another step toward Kurara, his muscular arms outstretched. No, don't. Please. But her panicked cries fell on deaf ears. She was powerless to resist as he yanked the mask off in one swift movement. Eek. Huh?
A wild, pretty girl appeared?
That's Kurara?
You gotta be kidding me. She was a total babe this whole time?
You should be okay now. Take some deep breaths.
Please forgive me. Why is she crying all of a sudden? She faking it for sympathy? Is this some kind of strategy? Of course I'm not faking it. I'll apologize. I'll make it right, I promise. What's going on here? Her personality's done a complete 180. This is the real Kurara. It is. Deep down, Kurara's very shy and timid. She's the type to shut herself in her room and hide from the world. But given her family's position, she's expected to project a certain confidence. If she tried to run from her responsibilities, it would make the Osuzuki look weak. So instead, she hides her insecurities behind that mask and plays the part that's expected of her. So then, the reason Kurara was so hard on Shouma before... This so-called defense unit is full of wishy-washy, shy nitwits, and he's the worst out of all of them. His very existence is an insult to everything we stand for. I've had enough of it. Because he reminded her of herself? Of how she wants to run from everything? Well, that's still no excuse for everything she's done. She's treated us like dirt ever since she got here. I'm sorry for all of that. It must have been an absolute nightmare to be around. But once the mask goes on, I get so into my other persona that I can't hold myself back. That's a terrible excuse. I beg of you, forgive me. I promise I won't do it again. Aw, don't worry, you precious little princess. We'll forgive you. Once we've had our revenge, that is. Please, no. I'll do anything. anything. Will you admit defeat in this duel then? The duel?
Yes, of course. I concede. I'm too exhausted to carry on anyway.
I mean, she's pretty strong.
Uh,
But Lady Carrara?
Ah.
What a mortifying way to end it. Sorry, I think I might have misheard that. Did I? Yeah, man, you won. I knew you could do it.
I what? Me?
You're fine with that too, Carrara? Yes, it's my loss, so please don't pick on me. Lady Carrara. I won? A milk with toast little sweat stain like me actually won something? Way to go, Shouma, you were so cool. Yeah, you're gonna be a great punching bag on the battlefield. Hey, how about the other thing? You guys have to do whatever we want now, right? Oh, right, we did promise that, didn't we? Confound it all. Just don't make it anything too painful. I have a pathetically low pain threshold. There, princess, we won't hurt you. I've got something much worse in mind. Eek, whatever it is, pick something else. Do you want money? I'll give you as much as you want. As much as we want? Okay, then give me 50,000 yen. That ought to be enough for me to get my family some new clothes and a nice meal. That's the best you could think of? Wow, you can tell you don't hang around rich folks too often. His lack of imagination is sad, really. Hold on a sec, this is Shouma's victory. He should be the one to pick. What do you say, man? How do you want to get these guys back for how they've treated us? Shouma, hello? Are you still having trouble accepting the fact that you won? Oh. No, why do you have to pass out right when it was getting good? Shouma, are you okay? All those punches must have finally taken their toll. Little guy's tough, but he ain't invincible. Gonna need a lot of bed rest after this. Everyone help me get him back to his room. Right. What about our punishment for the losers? Forget that. It can wait until Shouma's actually, conscious. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We all pitched in to carry Shouma's bulked up frame back to his room and put him to bed. Is he gonna stay like that? I don't know if I want him to stay like that. Once we were sure he was going to be okay, we left him there and turned in for the night.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Wow, today was quite a day. Shouma actually won. I'm still in shock. Just a shame he had to get so beat up to do it. But everything should be fine now, right? I guess I'll find out tomorrow. For now, I need to rest. All this excitement has really taken it out of me. I went to bed feeling as tired as if I'd been the one who took a beating and was asleep within a few seconds.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 44th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile...
Yeah, that kind of figures. A blaring siren cut across the morning announcement. I jumped out of bed. That sound could only mean one thing.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
An enemy attack this early in the day, too? Here I thought things would finally start to settle down now that we were done with all that Shouma vs. Carrera madness. This is no time to stand here grumbling. I need to get over to the war room. Where is she? There she is. I'm awake, I'm awake. A true warrior is ready to engage in battle at any time. Which way was the war room again? Is she going to be okay? Probably not. Wrong thing. Takumi, thank goodness you're here. There are invaders heading this way, and a lot of them. Yeah, I figured. Ho ho, finally I get to kill something. So long, boring old daily life section. Did those jerks have to attack this early? I haven't even had breakfast yet. Yeah, they could have given us a little more warning. Waking up to that security alarm's not good for my heart. Oh. A true warrior must remain vigilant, ready to take up arms, and engage in battle at any time. You're just as sleepy as the rest of us. Pull yourselves together, peasants. I won't hesitate to feed you to the invaders if you hold us back out there. Why are you back to your old persona? What happened to all that "I'm sorry, I won't do it again" stuff from yesterday? I could sit and watch you work yourselves up all day. What are you guys doing here anyway? We sure as heck didn't invite you. Come on, don't fight. We've got more important things to worry about. Takumi's right. We have to work together and keep the invaders away from the school. Not all of us are here, though. You know how the twins are, and Shouma's still out cold. Makes sense after what he went through yesterday. The feeble little dust mite is just as unreliable as ever. I want unmask Carrara back. While the others argued, the monitor continued to show the feed from outside the school. Suddenly, Yoshika let out a strangled cry.
Huh?
Lady Nozomi? What is it? Look, on the monitor. Huh?
What are we looking at? The little guy?
Why is it lingering apart from the crowd like that?
Is that a new invader variant? Doesn't look that strong to me.
It's a commander.
What? That tiny thing?
Verily, there's no mistaking it. Not just any commander either. It's the vile fiend that took Lady Moko from us.
Moko, that friend of yours who got captured saving the rest of you? They got captured by that thing? How did that happen? I don't really remember. It was such a crazy battle. We barely noticed what was going on until it was too late. The last thing we saw was that commander leading Moko away, and then they were gone. Losing Moko has been a stain on our honor ever since. We have to get her back, or her sacrifice will have been in vain. Now we finally have a chance to do so. This commander surely knows where Lady Moko was taken. Takumi, I know it's asking a lot, but could you leave the commander to us? Huh? I think it's only here to spy on us and retreat before it has to fight. We can't let it get away. This could be our only chance to find out what happened to Moko. So could you deal with the rest of the invaders while we settle things with the commander? Sheesh, first you want us to work together, now you're asking us to split up? Make up your mind. Is this friend of yours even still around to rescue? After this long, she's probably... Alright, we'll do it. It's obvious how much this Moko girl means to all of you. Go, do what you need to do. We'll hold down the fort in the meantime. Thank you. You're such a simp, Takumi. She already turned you down once. Just move on already. Anyway, we'll get going right away. We'll join back up with you as soon as we can. Have no fear, justice is bound to prevail. Come, holy Jumonji sword, let us unleash chaos together. With a few scattered words of gratitude, the team from the second campus boarded the launch pads and jumped down onto the bed. We should get going too. There's plenty of invaders to keep us busy. Alright, everyone, let's do this. Come on, get pumped.
You know, I've been thinking about, like, reality and stuff. What if none of this is real? What if we're just playable units in a video game, living, dying, and being revived all for some random player's entertainment? If it's all meaningless anyway, we might as well have fun with it, right? Let's get this defensive battle started!
Okay, crazy. Well, we're up to 6 of our 9. That's something. Maybe 7 of our 9 sometime during this. Ooh.
Is it just me? Or are there way more of them than usual?
No, you're right. They probably have more troops to spare now that the other academy has fallen.
Basically, we've gotten off lightly until now. From now on, we'll be facing numbers like this a lot more often.
For real? Just us against all of them? Oh, what did I ever do to deserve this?
Show a little spirit, why don't you? No guts, no glory.
Okay.
I've got this.
Is this what I want to do? I think it's the better choice.
Good to go. Here. Ready when you are. Take this. Got it.
What do you do? You do have to get close, you know. We'll move on to others.
I'm ready whenever. Ha! Yes, leave it to me. Ha! Got it. Nice.
Let's do it to it! Yeah, yeah, yeah!
Let me handle it. Bang, bang, bang!
It's something.
How are you doing, everyone?
We're really, really busy, thanks to you guys. If you're that worried, why don't you get back here and help us?
We're worried about the school, not you. What was your name again? All you tatterdemalion street urchins look the same to me.
Someone take her mask off, I'm begging you.
We're fine. For now. How about you guys?
I think we've got the commander on the ropes. Once it's incapacitated, we should be good to join you and finish up. Wait, what are you...
Nozomi? Hello? Nozomi! Answer me!
That didn't sound good. You think something happened to them?
Like what?
Whatever it is, it can wait. We got problems of our own over here.
Right. It'll all be for nothing if we can't defend the school.
Did I not just look over here? They look to be doing fine. It's the same as before. Just got her goofy shovel.
I'm ready whenever. Here we go. Yes, leave it to me. Allow me to trim down their numbers.
Rev it up! Let's do this! Let's freaking go!
We're gonna take the damage, I think. Can kill this. How much do you do? You're only 2.
This is bad, right? I can still go on. That's what I'm talking about! We're in letting loose! Yes!
I'm taking the wheel! Let's roll!
He might be dead still.
Ow! I can barely move!
You gotta be kidding.
That's a problem too. I can't really get anyone over there.
All out of gas.
This could mean trouble.
I'm out of mana.
What was that just now? I've got a bad feeling about this. Let's finish up quick and help them out.
I won't lose! How's this? We can't keep out of the way! Things aren't looking... Let's roll! Let's keep it up!
I'll have to do for now for that.
Good to go. Say when. Harder. I've got this. Ha! Good to go. Here. All ready when you are. Gotta push it. Here we go. Yeah! Got it. My turn. There. Good to go. Take this. Ready when you are. All right, I've got this.
My body. You're in the way. This certainly isn't. Allow me to trim down their numbers. All well and good.
Let's go. Take that.
He's definitely dead this round. And it's also a wave 4. Oh, this isn't getting done tonight either.
So annoying.
I'm gonna die!
Oh, that's bad.
My body. Ha! Got it. Nice.
They are gone.
My turn. Let's go. Not bad. Let's do this. Ready when you are. Good to go. Take this. Let's do this.
I'll be right back!
Wow, we're done already? Did someone put the difficulty down to easy?
Got slaughtered.
We haven't heard from the other team in a while. Let me see if I can get them on comms.
Right as I was readying my communication device, Nozomi and the others arrived. Though not in the way I was expecting.
Whoa, what's the big idea?
Huh? What is it now?
Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing?
What the?
Everyone get away! There's something wrong with them!
The small commander's still alive!
It hypnotized him.
That's why the others are acting so strangely. It must have brainwashed them somehow.
Are you shitting me? Is there anything these commanders can't do?
Hey, come on, step out of it!
That's fun.
So, what do we do now? The barrier's not gonna last much longer.
If the little commander's the one controlling them, maybe if we defeat it, they'll go back to normal.
Wait! We can't go in without a plan. If we get too close, we'll get brainwashed too.
Then let's just kill him. The Revive-O-Matic will bring him back in a nice non-zombie-like state.
But they're our friends.
I don't like it either. But it's that, or let the invaders take the school.
Now we've got more invaders to deal with too.
Shit! We ain't got time to stand around and talk about this.
I knew we'd be killing each other sooner or later!
Getting close to the commander seems dangerous. We don't know what state our friends are in either. I think our only choice is to take out the surrounding invaders before they break through the defensive barrier.
Defeat all enemies except the boss. I don't know where this is gonna put us. Hopefully at this phase. If not, unlucky. We'll just start it over. But it is almost bedtime. Oh, this one doesn't show all of the characters. I wanted to see them lined up. That's okay. Alright, let's find someone to raid. Sure, we can raid this one. Okay, you guys, thanks for hanging out. It was a nice long stream. It was good. We did a lot of stuff, actually. We're almost halfway through the 100 days. We're still missing 2 characters. Hopefully we'll get one of them back. I don't have much. Tomorrow we'll be back with more the 100 line. We're gonna continue knocking out more today. But I'm tired. I'm gonna send us off. So thank you guys for hanging out, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, night, evening, afternoon, morning. And I'll see you guys next time.